We run to the main, so the power points that are being discussed, and then we take up the other points. I request.
Ram.
Good morning to friends in the lab and
Ram?
annual general body meeting for the year 2023. We will start with the agenda point. The agenda has been circulated with the financial order. The first point in the agenda is to read and report the minutes of the last annual general body meeting. The minutes were circulated. If you have read it, fine. If you want, I can still read it. If you have read it, you can. I'll just run through the last year we had a very normal business. To read and confirm the minutes of the previous general body meeting, which was read out, Mr. G.T. Khan proposes, Mr. Anand supported it. To approve and adopt the income and expenditure statement for the year ended 24th March 2022 and the balance sheet as on that day. It was proposed by Mr. Vinita Thomas, seconded by Mr. Amit Nayan. The third point on the agenda was to appoint auditors for the corporate year 2022. Mr. Chandala proposed it, Mr. Jolly seconded it. And we had normal discussions on the redevelopment. What are we going to do? That was last year. So this was it for the previous year at the last general body meeting. So this was the previous minute. I want someone to propose it and accept it so we can adopt the minute. Can we have someone to propose it? Mr. Jolly proposed it. Mr. Gita. To approve the second point on the agenda, to approve and adopt the income and expenditure account for the period ended 31st March 2023.
I'm audible to people on Zoom properly. Rahul, Sanjay, and
it is better without the mic than with the mic. It's very distorted.
With the mic, it is distorted?
Yeah.
All right. So I'll speak aloud and you can hear. Am I
This is fine. This is fine.
All right.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you.
I'll do away with the mic. So the second point on the agenda was to approve and adopt the income and expenditure statement for the period ended 31st March 2023. All the audited accounts have been sent to you. If there's any query, I would be more than glad to answer it. If I can't answer it, we can go back to the auditor. But there are some salient features of the last income expenditure statement if you all seen it. Last year, our water charges have drastically come down from 6.25 lakhs to 2.25 lakhs. There were a couple of reasons. In the previous year, possibly we paid more or advanced money, but yet last year we have been able to regulate the water supply and bring down the consumption or the intake of the water from the BNC. So that resulted in a massive reduction of the cost from the water. All other expenses like repair maintenance, there was not much of repair maintenance because we thought we'll be soon coming to a conclusion about redevelopment. So we just managed with some minor repairs, not going in for any major repairs, just to take care of whatever leakages that could happen in the monsoon. We incurred those expenses and periodic maintenance charges. So in the previous years, we had spent around 5.88 lakhs of rupees. In this financial year, we've spent around 2.77. Pest control expenses, all other expenses, normal maintenance expenses show some increase as usual. The security charges or this thing, salaries have shown increase. We have incurred some legal and professional expenses. One was on account of the knife prank analysis we spent. Then we conducted the extensive structural audit by Neotech. Then we also spent some money on getting the documents from the BMC. The most important document what we never had in our records are the deemed conveyance for the society. So we could get that from the, we could retrieve. So on that account, we had spent some legal fees or the professional fees. So that reflects as an expenditure. Otherwise, it's like routine thing. 6 lakh rupees has been transferred, which was surplus we have transferred it to the repair fund. So this is in brief the income expenditure of the balance sheet. I want someone to propose it, someone to second it. So this account can. Does anybody has a question on this? So can I have some proposer and someone to second it? Nazneen, some proposes. Artik Khosla. Thank you very much. The next point on the agenda is to appoint auditors for the cooperative year 2023-2024. As per the Cooperative Housing Society rules, we can have auditor for a period of 2 years, then we have to go in for a change. Jatin Jain Associates has completed 1 year. They have been doing a good job. They are offered to be auditor for the society. They are doing fairly a good job. I suggest we continue with the same until someone has anything else to add to this. Jatin Jain and Associates as auditors for the financial year 2023-2024. Can I have someone to propose it and second it? Manjit Singh Sawhney, proposer. Neelam Dang. SS Neelam Dang. The next point on the agenda, happy to announce that Mr. Sharad Murlidhar has submitted documents for application for membership of the society. All the documents submitted by him are in order. He has given the will of his mother. His brothers have signed up a release date in his favor. The courts have passed what is the word? Probate in his favor. He has filed all the applications which are required under the Maharashtra Cooperative Societies Act 1962. He has given check for admittance and share transfer money, which I have checked are in order. I showed it to our company auditors also. They have ratified it. So I propose that he be admitted as a member of the society. Can I have Sharad Murlidhar on the screen? Sharad, can I see you on the screen, please?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can hear you, but can't see you. The members would like to see who is the new incoming member.
There is something wrong with this transaction.
Okay, so we welcome Sharad Murlidhar as a new member in our society. His mother used to be the member of the society, Mrs. Meenakshi Murlidhar. Now Sharad Murlidhar will be the new member. So we welcome you, Mr. Murlidhar.
Thank you. Can you see me?
Not yet.
No, Sharad, we can't.
There's something up here. I don't know what it is.
Okay, you can see Sanjay on the screen. It looks like Sanjay.
Yeah, that's me. He's half the people know him, so it's okay.
Yeah. So Sharad Murlidhar comes in as a new member. The next point on the agenda is a very important one: to select a developer for redevelopment of the building from among Paradigm Realty and Element Realty. So we have been all a part of this process for the past 1 year. We have been all part of it. Previous to that, we have been working hard on that. We have had few developers who came to us showing interest, then they did not submit their proposals. It started with Paradigm Realty. They submitted, then Rohit Jolly got Element Realty to some connect. We got another developer by the name Anand Moji Spaces. So all the three people gave their bid, submitted their proposals. They were kind enough to take us for the site visits, site inspections. They also extended warm hospitality to all the members who went. We had several rounds of discussions with them. And then they submitted their proposals, revised proposals after negotiations. We had final presentations by all the three. And after all that was done, the project management consultant, Ronak Mehta of Palash PMC, carried out an extensive analysis, a comparison analysis of all the three, and then we shortlisted two of them. One is paradigm reality and the other is element reality. We had visits to the office. We met them individually. They were here last Saturday on the, if I'm not mistaken, on the 10th of August. 13th, where they gave their final presentation and thereafter they have given their final offers. I had circulated the comparative analysis by the project management consultant in the group. What, as a professional, what are his views? So basically, if you have read that report, there is not much of difference. Sorry?
That's it.
So we have Lady Sajnani on the Zoom joining us. So as I said, there was not much of differences as far as the commercials, what these two players had to offer. But there was some technical analysis what the PNC had carried out, which is in the group for everybody to see. Do you want me to read out the comparative analysis? Have everybody gone through the comparison analysis? Okay. Definitely. So okay, not a problem. So basically, yeah, I mean, we'll come to it. Why we have to now move on with this choice of a developer? This definitely will be our preferred choice, and then there will be multiple rounds of meeting to understand its drawings. The CAD will come to you tomorrow, whatever the final drawings are there, because yesterday evening only they could give those final layout. There were two drawings if you have seen. One is the what areas what we have worked out, which again we'll be discussing because there's some letter which we have researched which we'll be discussing now. And also based on what we have asking 1015 1065 plus if members were to are willing to get 75 more, he has gained second point. But you, as you said, each member is to talk to the builder developer before we can come to it. But for the process to go forward, we'll have to show our preferred choice what it is, or else we'll have to again convene another meeting, which will another be of yeah.
The difference between the earning of what each is much higher. I think what needs to be closed again and ask him to rework his apartment because this guy is going to make money in the 3 towers plus penthouse. What is making a full structure basically? Four buildings basically. Four wings, I'm sorry. Four flats. Four wings.
Yes, the design of both the builders or developers different.
If you look at the building, that's about almost 8,000 square feet extra. Park can afford the whole wing basically, back wing basically. So I think we need to rework so much with
As far as commercials are concerned, I think they have given their final commercials. We can talk about the drawing. because this is going to be endless talking about commercials and all. We have had enough of meetings with them. Commercials, I think they are very clear what they have said. These are their final commercials. Drawings, the layout can be discussed with them. Commercials, I think both are very clear. They have given the final offer. That is what they have conveyed. So members are free to talk about the layout and other things, but I think commercials, they are frozen, both of them. Because the other day when they were here, they have category told about it. See, both the drawings are different. Both of them have a different approach to the entire thing. So, Paradigm has always been talking, right from day one, he has spoken about 3 wings the way they are, with everybody getting 3 views, the west view. Modi has given 4 wings right from day one. In the initial presentation, he said 1 will be a parking tower, to which we said we won't be interested in a parking tower. So he placed apartment. So eventually, in any design, what we are going to get, the area what we decide on. So that we should get, plus whatever additional area we intend to buy. And what will be the layout of the flat. So he has shared something like Aarti mentioned, if you would like to understand more, certainly why not. I mean, they'll share the CAD and all. But we need to have agreement on the choice. At least we should have some preference for developer before we sit with them again. Now it's like we have been discussing. So there should be some end to it. Like in the last annual general body meeting, I remember we had discussed on, we are getting too many builders. Then we discussed on 30th August should be the last date when we can get developers. Now we'll have to put some stop somewhere that this should wait. Now, we need not wait for AGMs to happen or the meetings to happen. Any member wants to approach the builder for any queries is most free to do it, because the committee or the redevelopment committee would definitely like to see an end to this discussion and move forward.
We have to be so sure that what he says is doing action. Who will our legal person?
That we are coming to.
Because I know in the next 2 slides,
Yeah.
we are not looking
Okay, in any case, whatever commercial offers in the areas, whatever we are discussing, there are documents what we are circulating in the group, the comparison analysis by the project management consultant. There was a Zoom meet where few members attended this meeting. Before we make a very learned decision about the choice of the developer, there are a few highlights what he has mentioned in his comparison analysis. I would like you all to go through this document carefully before you take an informed decision. Now, there are 3 points which he has mentioned about Paradigm. I mean, according to him, he has highlighted some pluses and some minuses in both the cases. In Paradigm's case, according to him, all the 3 get review with all the facts was west. Plus, it's an established brand. He has experience of having done the project in the locality, and he has his own PTCs, which may not be the case with the other developer. So I want everybody, I think this document was put in the group so we can all study it. And since it's a agenda point to select a developer to go ahead, I think we should now come to a stage. Otherwise, if we can't select a developer today, then we need to again postpone this agenda.
I don't see why we can't select a developer. One is our 3 wings, one has got 3 flats, one has got 4 flats also. If you want to do something internal to your flat, after you select a developer, what is going on? All of us are going to do something. Most of us are going to do something with our areas and so only the developer has to be chosen. The rest is for each one to negotiate with the developer what he wants internally.
So the agenda point is to select a developer for the redevelopment of the building from among Paradigm Realty and Elements Realty. Now this could be by show of hand or by show of, I mean, on Zoom people are there, they can also voice their vote.
Before we
That will come, Captain will come to it. I'll tell you what is happening, Captain, now. I'll come to your point. I've received that letter signed by few members, and this has been discussed in the open meetings also. And I have explained in the past, there is a certain history to it, how it has come to this stage. Unfortunately, not part of all those discussions earlier. When you surface on the scenario, we had gone far ahead. And it's not that this figures dropped from the heavens. These were much thought after, a lot of discussions, debate, heartache, lot of things went into it. Even if you remember, when I had given the documents to you, that you could approach the builder, I had given the internal measure on all the flats, and I told you then also, this is what the area occupied, and the general emotions and the sentiment of the members is that this is what we should get. And this was the basic premise. Now, even at that point of time, there was no idea of whatever the new, thing has come forward from your side, that you have spoken about the area for the agreement, which I explained again, that I completely agree with you, but the basic premise on which the entire thing, discussion, debate have gone forward for the last 1 year especially, has been whatever in our possession. There was some differences in our thought processes, and then Mr. Sethi had some discussions with few members. He had mentioned some areas in his house these discussions took place, and there has to be an icebreaker. Then I thought of this concept. The erstwhile 15 people get 1015 and the top people get 1065. And that, if you calculate, it comes to the area occupied by us, all of us today, collectively 24,760 plus minus 50 square feet. So that was the premise on which the entire redevelopment discussion has gone forward. Now to bring it back to the new basis, we'll again have to start with new, at a new starting point. And yeah. June. No, last 1 year. I never said 2 years. I said last 1 year, after the measurement was done, and we wanted to have something, because when we initially went to different areas, and they gave us the drawings, I agree. That time you're only vehemently opposing it, which I said, okay, fine, because majority of the members had then agreed. Purpose? Can you come closer, because this meeting is getting recorded? This meeting is getting recorded. I'd like your, yeah, so I want it to be heard properly. Come forward and speak. Yeah. Please come here. Come. Come. Yeah. Yeah.
Can the people on the online platform hear me?
Can you hear direct voice?
Yeah. Yes, we can.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, they can. Okay. So even what I'm saying is, I want to be very emphatic for this. When I talk myself. I am imposing and effectively interested in the redevelopment. I have no intention of not going to the court. Despite the fact there's going to be a compromise as opposed to regular redevelopment. If we will get 25 and 30 and 35, it's fair. So whatever reason we already have. Number two, from the time about you guys taking votes from people for confirming areas, I've been very emphatic and imposing that I am not concerned with the idea of magic figure of 1015 and 1025. I've explained myself more than adequately on that.
I'll interrupt you. It's not a magic figure. It's done by certain calculations. So to say magic or imagine it's magical is not magical. There is a certain logic to it.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I appreciate the marketing some logic, but to me that logic is magical because it is disproportionate over the reality. With what areas calculated by the municipality, whenever municipal areas are calculated, it is not that a municipal officer comes and does the calculation. Whenever the physical architect, structural engineer appointed by the municipal company calculate, we take due allowance and they dump. But the point is that there is so much of a difference between the standing areas and the other areas. Since we are three different in a standing project, in most redevelopment projects, whenever there is a distancing area to be allotted, what is taken is the stamp and registered municipal area where you pay the government stamp duty on that day. So I'm not aware of what the stamp duty other people are. I have a document of my stamp, which I'm prepared to share at any point of time. Now that is a unilateral document that will be like an impeding factor for discussing the tax. That's my only contention. I had a contention about the profit because profit as per the register requirement of code of 2019 is only to be given on areas as assigned currently. So currently I'm holding 50 square feet and you're holding 80 square feet. I will get 50 into the decided profit. If you're holding 80, you'll get 80 into the decided profit. There's no question of magnanimity to say profit across the board. That's not correct.
Yeah.
Profit, we will decide areas. Two different areas, please don't get agitated. I want to take some of this reality. Okay? And I've been outspoken about this from day one. And recently we had a discussion among government members and we requested for us to be something.
Yeah, so we are going to discuss this. As I said, there are few members who have discussed on this, whatever you are saying. We have been vehemently saying that we have gone by the actual area which is in our possession today. And majority of the people feel that whatever area they have in their possession today, they should get that plus minus something. So that is the majority view. Now, if it stands, we need to cross over this hurdle, or else.
Now we have also after that we have checked individual agreements and we have got a calculation based on individual agreements. Okay, so we have taken the average of individual agreements. We have got something that we discussed about. Okay, and everything has been documented. You had a special general body. I agree fully that Derek was the only one who gave dissent from day one. But societies do not run with one member dissenting. Societies run with majority. So I feel we should go with the majority decision and we see whatever outcome. I have to add to that. In any matter to the society, majority decisions are considered. But when the technical interpretation is for 2019 very clear, anything technical with the allocation can be objected by even a single member. So that sentence is not correct.
Absolutely, your objection is will be noted. But as I mentioned, we stand firm on the areas what we have decided. As per whatever calculations and discussions are going on, we will definitely pull out the documents if push comes to shove, because we also have our documents. Okay. Now, having said that, all these documents, let me now complete. No, we'll do it. No, we'll come to it now. No, we are, no, Derek, you'll have to listen to me. Derek,
Why can't push come to stuff? Why do we have a push?
no, we'll come to it. No, because I'll tell you what, all our documents, even I've seen everybody's, all of your documents, they are not central.
Cannot.
Central. Your area, Chandarkar area are different. The entire thing, all our documents are not in order. Now, this is our best chance to get everything regularized. If you go by whatever you say,
In the same flat, the areas are not synchronous, whereas the building externally is synchronous. So what is in the agreement cannot be in the air. It has to be within the walls of the building. We have to understand what we are talking about. That is why that is the only document that can be held as countable. Because that's the one which
you can do that, but as I said, I'll go by the majority. Whatever they are saying,
There's no majority in the technical block. You can verify the
Derek,
I feel it again, even one member can object to a
no, you can object. There are some people who are object. One of the members has resigned from this. I don't know what was the need for discussions behind the back of the committee or the members when we are discussing so more openly. There are few members who do not know what is happening. And if you are going to go by the registered document, what you are saying, I'll respect the majority's decision because we are. You can't say majority. You can't. Yeah. Someone saying
Sorry.
on Zoom.
This, sir, can I just make? I am Shanu, Mrs. Farani's daughter.
Yes, lady.
So I.
Shanu,
If you give me a moment, please. Yeah, give me a moment, please. So I am not concerned whether we are going by the registered document or the municipal document. And I messaged you last night about this. I did a bit of an analysis. I think just broadly, my concern is that, and I understand the piece around being cooperative and we're in a society, you can give and take a little bit, 100%, no problem there. But the differential is pretty substantial. And that, I think, is the concern more than anything else, that the differential between 1 and 5 and 6 and 8, on paper, it looks like more, but when you actually sit and do the numbers, the differential is pretty substantial. And I'd love to understand. So I have no problem with the redevelopment. You're well aware of that. I have no problem with being cooperative, not a problem. I can understand a little give and take, but it's pretty substantial. So I just want to put that point out there. And I have no concern, whatever the majority agrees, whether it's the document, whether it's the municipal record, either is fine. I'm okay with that. But I just would like to address this issue, please.
Yeah, I think I responded to it. I mean,
yeah,
this
but
is more
again,
again,
yes,
as I said, we haven't consulted a lawyer on this. We'll definitely consult a lawyer because now the things are going a direction where we thought the members would discuss amongst themselves and arrive at a conclusion. But if it goes legal, might as well let it go legal.
No, it's not about going legal. I understand not.
We haven't consulted a lawyer yet, lady.
You don't have to. It's not about. It's not about the law.
Coming in. Can we have? Yeah.
Hi, Hemant.
Yeah,
we've been discussing this for, even though this whole process has started a year back. I think we discussed this way back in 2012.
Yeah, just a minute. Captain Derek, listen to Captain Vinod Nair.
Yeah, we started these.
Why not you? There are few members listening. Other log into Zoom. I won't like you all because there are some people on Zoom whom you could listen. I don't have enough of RM. You can sign into Zoom and also listen to people on Zoom what they have to say. There are some members who are overseas. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, Hemant, shall we go ahead?
Yeah, please go ahead.
I was saying that we started this discussion way back. I think even before 2015 and 12 and all that. The whole last year, we've all been on these discussions. So I totally agree with what Captain Rohit Jolly said. We should go with the majority and let's not delay and create trouble now. It's just my point of view.
Okay, thanks a lot, bro. You're speaking. Derek, you're speaking now? Okay. ये तो आगे नहीं जाएगा.
Hey Hemant, this is Rajan. We're just unable to hear what's being said right now.
Okay. Okay. Not a problem. They are not able to hear you. In any case, yeah. No, no, no. The mic is here. Yes, yeah. But keep it short. A lot of people have a lot of things to do. Come. You can tell them what is your view.
Hey guys, can you hear me now?
Yes, much better. Thank you.
Okay, anyway, I've been invited to come and show this talk to Mr. Sethi and Mr. Hemant. My contention is that in matters of redevelopment, we go on majority. There's a structure of 70 services. The sector of the 70 services is only for those who support or oppose redevelopment. In our case, there is 100% consent to the prospect of redevelopment. What a few members, including I, are objecting is the technical aspect, which is allocation of areas. Any which way, there are various areas that are approached. There are different areas that are existing towns. Municipal area, stamp duty area, major areas, maintenance areas and start with. But the only one that can suggest to some as per that structure is a common allocation, and that is the stamp duty area. The reason being, the stamp duty area is the only area which is being assigned by MARA on which the stamp duty has been charged. Anything other than less or more is not possible. That's the only condition, and two of us have decided that this should be the case for allotment. We have no objection for the redevelopment.
Okay. So you heard Captain Derek was views, but the other views where majority people are concerned, they are going with the proposal of areas 1015, 1065. Captain Derek will have his own views and he's entitled to have his own views. We are here. No, that is fine. Some people have signed. Naini, you are. Naini, the reason is these are the very people, they did not have the thought process when they said yes to the earlier proposal. So your name is there in the group. We are in the group. I have written in the group. I have been adding names. Your name is there. You might say yeah, no today, but that time your name is there. You are not object to that. There were two people who are not. Forget it. Don't worry about it. But any case, now there are few members who, as I said, Derek, this should have been the case. I had started the basis on this, but today I'm not going back because
we have not concluded anybody. Still, we conclude the matter not agreed. You cannot say we have decided, we have done this. I think always important. This has to be the case. We need to put our conversation. So we require to be told about it and making it very clear.
Yeah, sure.
Please don't say I'm not stuck. This is a technical issue. A technical issue can be objected to.
So let me know. Okay, let us go by. Huh? Okay. All right. So members present here want to keep move on with the agenda of the meeting. Can we stop talking to each other in the meeting? We can do that, Nazmin, after the meeting, please. Nazmin, can we do that after the meeting? So where do we stand on selection of a developer? Okay.
Hemant will not aware. Please, let me say something. Because a lot of people here, including myself, are ignorant about this issue. For society meetings, just for the record, and I start to be very sorry. For society meetings, ladies and gentlemen, a Zoom meeting vote is not acceptable even for an election. It is only for members present. If you are taking a vote on something, please don't go to the technically wrong. I don't know.
We'll minute that. We'll minute that. We'll minute that. We'll minute it. Whatever objections will be minuted.
I'm not objecting. I'm taking a matter of fact. I'm not objecting to anything.
So that will verify from the lawyers. Yeah. Yeah. So people on Zoom, members on Zoom, we are on an agenda point where we are talking about selecting a developer. There is a choice between Paradigm developers and Elements Realty. Okay. So people present here, whosoever are in favor of Paradigm may raise their hand.
Hemant, one thing before we take over, I would like to mention something. It is technically wrong and technically illegal to take a vote when we have not already allocated an area. There is a dissent on some points which require verification. So on that basis, taking a technical vote for no consequence. A technical vote will be taken as clear once we have decided a lot.
Boss, you only say everything is legal, illegal. Why don't you come and conduct some meeting? I have no legalities. We are not going to legalities. If you have to go into legalities, I propose we close this meeting and I'll under the legalities. No, we have spoken enough of legalities, this gentleman. Okay? We talk about legalities. You want to talk about legalities? What essence of law? Whom you are teaching? No, the thing is, if you are going to every meeting, you are going to do this. If you are going to talk legal, let me ask you, sitting here, people. Just a minute. Just a minute. No, where? Do you have any document now? Where is the document? So we'll stand to be rectified if I'm at this thing. If I'm at I've committed a mistake. Yeah, let it record it and let the register pull me up. Okay. Let the register pull me up. Okay. Legality. Talk legality. You can give your flat on rent without giving the rental agreement and police verification. You can give your rent apartment on BNB without informing the society. These are legalities.
What is that allegation they put about
allegation?
Answer me that question.
Oh.
Mr. Sethi put on record 3 lakhs in case for other
Oh.
When the plan was sold, Mr. Khan, yes, that is 3 lakhs. Why is not in
It is there in the society account.
Why would I put a question?
No.
Why would I do that?
No. It is there in the record. Yeah. Let us go do it.
You don't take the law and order. Society enforcement are meant only for us, for our personal private use, not for personal use. They will only
this building, which is a normal norm, without taking proper documents to the entity.
No, I'll tell you what. You have done enough of mathematics, Derek. I want, what is the area you want?
If you want, I have a house, I don't want any damn person I want. I'm not
Oh,
getting
right.
Don't mix up issues now.
Try it.
Don't mix up.
Let it enter the building with someone. Oh, Vinod, the gentleman Derek has been getting people into the building without informing the society. How is to be dealt here? No, you have a right. No, but you have to inform. Don't tell me they are here. Yes.
The only thing is if I'm staying in Canada at somebody else's house, and if I call them there and I ask them to stay in my house,
Hetty, can I have your attention, please? No, you talk about. No, but can't you inform the society? Can't you inform the society? Getting people into building. Legality. Hetty, you need to inform the society. Do you agree with me?
okay, if somebody comes for 1 day and 2 days, Am I going to inform you? Are you going to write the register down for all guests?
Get your guests.
All guests coming in the building, you make same rule. Anybody coming for 1 day, 2 days, please write down. And let
If I'm saying if I get guests, there is no problem. But if you are somebody entering your flat, it is not your duty to inform me.
So every time, everyone to be.
So every day you get
I'm
new
not
guests.
getting so many days, there was nobody.
Don't get into it. We talk about legality here. Well, नहीं legality क्या होता है यार?
I think can I talk?
Yeah.
See, they are having a problem. Why? All these people, Nomita, Anil, everybody on the top floors is having a problem because in any redevelopment, as per your areas, you are distributed areas and areas as pockets. Okay, so that is why people on top are having a slight.
So what I suggest, my request to you would be.
1 minute. What happened just now? Like I didn't put it like that. I said, if we get something less, he's charging 90,000 a square foot. So if I'm asking getting 100 square feet less, means I'm getting much more less. And what am I actually doing? I'm actually buying my own flat again when I'm asking for 100 square feet. Again, just now asking put it like that, that is buying my own flat. So you understand from us, I'm not begging of you for the area, but I'm saying distribute equally. Is he wrong in telling you that? You think you have a conscience, all of you are doing well here. They're not looking at anything else, they're not looking at charity. What they're asking is for that. Am I right, Anil? Nomita, do you agree with what I'm saying? Yes, Jerry, please do not talk. I am talking.
I would like to answer that.
Yes.
We agree 100% with what you're saying.
Yes.
But what we are saying is, in the majority opinion, the areas have been distributed well. That is the only difference.
No, but are they not even 1 square feet less? More, we got less in the.
We have also got less. We have also got less.
So what I'm saying is calculate as
we have we will explain the calculation after we put the result. We are going to have a discussion.
Can we do that first for our peace of mind?
How is it related?
Of course, because the act for that.
I don't understand the relation. I don't understand the relation. We cannot go ahead. We are not going to relate that.
I am. I showed you. What I'm saying either municipal tax, then I'll be with you for sure. No, what I'm saying is either municipal areas or you want to discuss it.
We don't want to fight. We want to resolve it.
All of you also, they are also growing older. They don't go younger. They want to grow, yes. To grow more and to get more. No, they're not getting more. They're getting less than I'm talking about areas. Okay, so that's one person using.
We don't want anyone to lose.
I'm losing.
We don't want anyone to lose.
And then we choose the developer just 10 minutes later. We all do together. We don't do together. I don't want your area. Don't get me wrong. I'm asking you for
Hetty, listen. Your total area is 24,760. That is what all you are going to get. Okay, understand this. Listen, that is what you are all going to get. उसमें हम लोगों को डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर लेना है. आपके एग्रीमेंट में ज्यादा है, मेरे एग्रीमेंट में कम है, उसके ऊपर से जाएगा. So let me tell you on behalf of the members who have voted in favor of this area, this project is no go. We can discuss endlessly. I'll close the meeting. I'm not, as a secretary, I'm not continuing. You all do whatever you want. Get into legalities and other things. I'm quitting. I said I'm putting, and if you have worked out, you tell me the figures what you want. Don't give me all these letters. Tell me figuratively now. I have told you figuratively. Give me figuratively what you want.
Okay, you give us the agreement.
No, you take your own plan. How are you going to go agenda? These are, you know, like you instigate people to do something and you are derailing the entire process.
What happens, I'll tell you.
Maybe are you going to take this Kalprat to the developers and discuss with him?
May we request you to speak one at a time? It's really hard to understand.
Here also, all right, in every building there is a music stage. So in Can you just explain to us how you are something calculated? Where only the lower floors are getting the 2400.
What is the pain?
The top floors are like denied. Are we stepchildren? That's why, or we not part of your family?
Hemant, can I propose something? Can I just?
Sir, now have you heard this comment?
Meeting before you go. Everything will be discussed. Your letter is on the agenda. The whole details will be given to you. If you want, I'll send you WhatsApp. I can give it to you. We know what we are saying. We are willing to keep the book.
No, but how is that the top floors are getting zero? Because let's give me one example. No, 1 minute, let me talk. What happens is you all have whatever you say.
Their pain is नीचे के फ्लोर पर ज्यादा मिल रहा है. Show your agreement. 1100 फुट है उसका.
Hello. Hello, Hemant.
Yeah.
Can I just make a simple proposal?
Yeah, please.
So it seems to me that there are two separate issues, right? One is which developer we choose to partner with in doing this whole redevelopment project. And then the second part is how we as a society decide to divide this up, whether it's the area, whether the corpus, the payments, all of those things, right? And I'd like to propose that we separate those two out. Right?
Can we just give Mr. Muralidhar a chance to speak, please?
Yeah, they can. The unfortunate part, people sitting here can't listen to them.
Okay.
We don't have any teleconferencing facility over here.
Yeah. I'll wait till.
Comes down, then you have redevelopment. There's no OC after that. No OC.
We all understand. Everything is understood.
Yeah, that's why I don't understand why.
So this tamasha goes on whenever we have this meeting.
Even the property tax, the first to the fifth floor, is way apart from the 6th, 7th.
We know that. If I buy a new flat, my property tax is higher. We know that. We know that. Even we know that.
Go as per the law.
He's the one who speaks in our talk.
I'm telling you. Now, we are not running away from what we do. And we cannot go ahead if we don't want to go ahead.
No, we want to go ahead.
So please, go to the agenda.
Ladies and gentlemen, can you give us an opportunity to speak, please?
Just a minute. Can we all keep quiet? Hello.
Can you give us an opportunity to speak, please, if you don't mind? Mr. Muralidhar, you go ahead, please. Thank you.
No, there are other people who want to speak. On Zoom, people are getting irritated, agitated with what they're doing over here. They want to speak, make a point. Unfortunately, nobody else, you're on Zoom, so you can listen to them. I don't have a conference facility where I can put this thing on. So hear them out. Few of us can take the earpiece, listen to them what they have to say. We are just going on shouting, yelling amongst each other. Sorry,
Mr. Muralidhar, go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I just want to make a simple proposal, right? So to me, it appears.
Are she's speaking? They are making a point. They need to make a point. They want to say something. How can I stop?
Ladies and gentlemen, there's some meeting etiquette, and if you're asking us to be on Zoom, give us an opportunity to speak. Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Yeah, so I was just going to say that basically it appears to me that there are two issues here, right? Yeah. So, Sharad, you're not muted. There are two issues here, and I think the agenda reflects that, right? Which is, one is we have to pick, for this redevelopment project, we have to pick who the builder is that we want to work with, and then finalize that part of the agreement, right? The second part is we as a society, and this is more of an internal issue, have to decide how whatever the agreement we have with the redevelopment builder, how we distribute it among us, right? And that includes square footage, that includes whatever, cash payments are going both ways and all of those things. And I'm sure there's other issues in there that I'm not aware of on a day-to-day basis, but it looks like there are a lot of things in that pot, right? Individual members have some issues and grievances and all of those things. My suggestion is you separate those two out. One of the agenda items on this meeting is to decide who the builder that we want to work with. Let's figure that part out. And then the second part is, if we still have a lot of disagreement on how this thing should be distributed, we can do that at a subsequent meeting, right? And at that stage, I think what we have to do as a society is put all the issues on the table. Anybody who's got any minor issue, what a major issue, it doesn't matter. Put them all on the table. Maybe we have a subcommittee that kind of sits and analyzes that and discusses and maybe even negotiates it among all the different parties and comes up with a solution, and then we can vote on that. But I think if we mix everything in one and try to do it all kind of in one fell swoop, we're not going to get anywhere, okay? So, if we can try to separate those two issues and deal with them individually and separately, I think we're better off. That's all I have to say.
So that was Mr. Muralidhar. So that was Mr. Muralidhar making the point. He said, let us not make issues. We can select on a developer regarding the area allocation. We can have separate discussion and sort it out. If you all agree on that suggestion, we can now, can we move forward?
Agreed. It's a good suggestion. Let's move forward.
Yes, we can, on the assumption that we will actually get a, I don't know whether you want to call it a subcommittee or whatever, but we can come back and discuss the area issue and come to some congenial agreement amongst all of us.
Can you repeat that point again, ladies?
I said we can agree on who the developer is. I am assuming the area that whichever developer gives us stays the same. So let's agree on the developer, and then, like Mr. Muralidhar suggested, bring together a group of both sets of parties to come to an agreement on what will the eventual area per flat be, and come to a consensus there in a cooperative way, which is fair to everybody.
So that was Lady Devani proposing the second proposal by Mr. Modi sir. So if you all like it, you can go ahead with the data point to select the developer for interview.
I am also not voting, but I would like to record it that anything voted today would not stand the test of time. That's my record. Please don't listen to what I'm saying, because we have to assign ourselves first before we align ourselves first before we vote.
Then Aarti, Anil, and Ati, Nomita are not voting. After can you get it? So for the benefit of people on Zoom, member on Zoom, few people on the top have decided not to vote on the agenda point for selection of the developer for redevelopment, pending the allocation of the areas. Rest of the members, whatever choices on Zoom, whoever wants to convey their choice of developer, I'll be asking now. Yeah, they'll also WhatsApp it and YouTube recorded live. Yeah. No, we'll by show of hand we can do it now. Yeah. So the first developer is Paradigm Reality. How many for Paradigm Reality?
You can count me in Paradigm.
Captain Vinod Nair, Paradigm. And element. Majority elements. Adjective. Vinod has said for Paradigm.
Yeah.
I don't know if he has. Anyone on Zoom would like to give a preference for a developer?
Looks good.
For elements, for Paradigm, can you hear me on Zoom?
Yeah, I'd prefer Paradigm. I'd vote for Paradigm. They have experience. They seem to be giving a better deal.
Yeah. Sharad, Rahul. Sharad, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
No, I'm asking a choice of preferred developer between Paradigm and
I'm for elements.
Element. Sharad, element. Rahul?
Elements.
Element. Yeah. Lady Fairwani?
Paradigm.
Lady Paradigm. Paradigm. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, members. People who have not voted can write their name. Abstain. Sajnani do not appear on the. Sajnai? Thirteen for. Yeah. You have said. Okay. So next agenda point is to appoint a lawyer to represent the society in the matter of redevelopment. Appoint a lawyer to represent the society in the matter of redevelopment. There are three options what we have: Advocate Vijay Dingrecha, Divyacha Associates, and Advocate Rizwan. I have a reason to believe, Divyasha Associates, Nityam and Roy Jolly, these two members have gone, met them. Yeah, there are 4 people, and they think the firm is competent enough to handle the assignment. Their fees is around 15 lakhs of rupees. That will see this can be negotiated, but they are doing quite a lot of work, and I think they can represent the interest of the society. So the forum is open. You can propose and someone can second. Okay. Yeah. Please.
Whenever we take a quotation, we require to have detailed scope of work, their support level, and the objective. The reassure many resource persons so the other gentlemen. But the point is, do we have a written quotation? Do we have a document? We just can't. They are not all there. The scope of this is also the scope of work and their profile. I'm going to miss it out. I won't miss it out.
I'm said yes. You can get a copy of it. Sajnani Sahab, we just joined in. No, not a problem. We just, by a show of hands, we voted for a preferred developer. 3 of them have said Paradigm. Majority of them have said this thing. If you have a choice, you can record your choice today in the meeting. Regarding appointment of lawyer, Divya Shan Associate.
You have an idea of what the PNC charge is. You have an idea of what the royal charge is at any stage. But you know what I have for the process, still a zero time or even both. Is there for the society to draft this document. It's not there for any individuals that will support. And I could gather that number in this document.
Okay, so I think that's about it as per the agenda point. The last point on the agenda, any other subject pertaining to the society is free to open to everyone to discuss.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which is the area right now?
Yeah, so do we have it? Do we have it or we close the meeting and discuss?
Or we can close the meeting and have it, or you can have it not close it. I have no, I think it's close it.
So, since everybody is on Zoom and we are present here, I offer to step down as secretary because I think I need to learn a lot of things before I can handle the matters of redevelopment. I'm not capable of doing it, and I'm not going to take tuition from people what I should be doing. So I'm being a bit arrogant about it. So I'm going to step down as secretary with immediate effect.
Hemant, try not to do that. Just hang on. Don't do that. See this. Let's see
No,
this.
bro, it's okay. I mean, I'm not here to get tutor from people who do nothing and give me tuition.
We've reached the finish line, Hemant. Let's see it through. We've reached the finish
line, bro. We have come to a starting point now.
Yeah. You brought us still here. You brought us still here. Let's see it through.
No, bro. The amount of work which goes into it, the effort going into it, and I'm not going to. I mean, I'm as equal as other members. After having thus far, people are going to come and teach me what to do. I mean, the forum is open. They can come and cooperate rather than give me tuitions in the AGM. So please, Chairman sir, please accept my resignation. Thank you. Whoever wants to step in within 1 week, they can come. I'll hand over all the files.
Hemant, if I may, just, if I can ask you, just wait for a day before you make this decision. I know this is kind of a heated meeting and, tempers are flying and things like that.
No, Sanjay, I'll tell you what.
No,
the rules are only
finish.
Meant for others. The rules are not meant for me. When the rules are made, people blatantly
listen,
blow them away.
Yeah, no, listen.
We are dealing as a secretary, as if the secretary is a very paid employee over here. So I'm not going to take shit from anyone.
No,
I got my own interest and other things to do. I'm as equal member as others are in the building.
Evan, calm down. There's no point in jumping.
We appreciate all the work that you've done. All I'm saying is just wait for a day before you make any decision.
Yeah, just calm down.
And I think, if we're going to go forward with this redevelopment process, maybe what we need to also do is have someone in like a co-secretary role or something like that, so that all the burden is not on you. I think you're on mute. Sorry.
Or lack of paperwork, because somebody will tell me tomorrow this was not done, this was not done. Now these letters are on the group. So I have to call up everyone and say, boss, मैंने आज letter भेजा, सब पढ़ लो आओ. So this is not. I'm very clear on this. I'll act as a caretaker secretary for the next 15 days. I'll put all the files in order. The committee is requested to appoint a new secretary and take the matter forward. These are not personal employees. These are for the society. I don't know what personal work they do for me.
Who said that?
So who is that? Who is doing personal work for me? Let me understand. That I'll deal after the meeting. It's not on the agenda point. So as a secretary, I found it difficult to deal with. As individual, I'll deal with all these issues now. Thank you very much. We are closing the meeting. Gentlemen on Zoom, ladies on Zoom, thanks a lot.
Hey, Hemant, if you're still there.
Yeah, Sharad.
Hey, Hemant. Yeah, I think, after listening to the conduct of the meeting, look at all the effort that you've put in over the several people have put in over the last year or so. I think we'd request that you continue as secretary, take some time to reflect on what's been done today, and we can deal with some of the voices we've heard today in a collaborative manner.
Boss, this has been happening. We have tried to iron out these differences for long. We succeeded. We are again failing ourselves because we are not been able to come on the platform of us. It's always we and they.
Hemant, may I make a suggestion? Sorry, go ahead. I don't mean to cut you off.
Yeah, I was just going to say that I think the points of difference seem to be narrowing down, right? Could we then consider that we can work together to sort that point of difference? That's all.
Yeah. So we'll have another Zoom meeting for this. Thanks for the trust and faith reposed in me. I think I tried to do everything and anything to the best of my abilities. I shall continue to support the new committee full-heartedly. Thank you very much. I'm closing the meeting. Thank you.